up there. Not something you want to experience. We've had a few stay past there a lot of time, and they've actually gotten very uncomfortable very fast. Starts with a general irritability, and then worse things begin to happen. It's a weird thing to wrap your head around. How long do I have before I need to make myself scarce? You get 24 hours. Any longer and we start to pick up the tab since you're on our premises. The terminal is a place where borrowed time has a very literal meaning. And as charming as you are, we've already racked up too much time debt from letting people stick around past and letting past their expiry date. And cash-wise, we're extremely poor. We've been a bit too lenient in the past, letting people stay just a little longer instead of gently shooing them onto the next plane of existence, etc. You know the drill. But hey, since hours are fungible, you can always acquire them in some other way. There's something happening tonight, actually, that you might be interested in. Seriously? You're still doing that? Shush. You know the council doesn't look on that stuff favorably. Ned said so himself. It draws customers and helps us shave down the debt. I'll take whatever I can get. And hey, fuck Ned. Yeah, fuck Ned. We have a 13-year-old right here, you know. She's heard enough coarse language for a lifetime. I'm not too worried about her. It's always so weird when you see parents, just curse in front of their, little kids. It's like, they pick that stuff up. You know, they absorb all that information. They're gonna fire this stuff right back at you. She's right, though. What? Every time Ned comes around, he makes you guys really stressed out. Ashley's at the age where she's learned to recognize when other people are stressed, but not experienced enough to fully understand what that feels like. Maybe not you so much, but Maddie gets nervous and it brings down the mood, man. So fuck Ned. I think you've had too much coffee today, young lady. I'm crashing so hard right now, you have no idea. It's like I was crashing earlier, but that was just like the pre-crash, and I'm having a double crash or something. All I ask is that you try and keep the swearing to a minimum when customers are around. Okay. Does Keyshawn count? Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. A couple of my housemates are tradies, so you learn to ignore it pretty quick. Housemates, a great way to save money on rent, and you never get lonely, if you're not attached to the idea of personal space. Any tradies? Our tradies? We're tradies? They're still tradies unless they changed careers in the last couple of days. What's a tradie? I assume it was... I think like a stock trader? Is that what that is? I'm not familiar with Australian lingo. I'm not too in-depth on it. But they're not my roommates anymore, because... Hey mates, have I mentioned how much being dead sucks? Because it sucks and I feel extremely bad about it. Having a pretty bad time right now in general, to be honest. Yep. Even just adapting your language is a pain, isn't it? Want a proper drink now? Without coffee in it? It's an interesting view. Like we're in like a warehouse or something. Yeah, that'd be good. TV didn't say anything about there being a storm tonight. You never know when Melbourne storm is going to catch you off guard and steal your rugby ball. Actually, Melbourne storm is a rugby team? Huh. Looks like a decent sized one's rolling in. Melbourne weather strikes again. I thought they were like in purgatory. What happened to that? Are they still technically on Earth? I guess they must be, right? For some reason I thought they were in some weird limbo. I'll go upstairs and close the windows. Cheers. Come on, Ashley. Let's clean up your workbench while we're up there, yeah? You need a bribe? Yes. I have some chocolate hidden away. Acceptable. Wait. Dead people can still get drunk, yeah? Why else do you think we serve alcohol? What, to make money? Well, yeah. Hang on. Do I even have my wallet? Doubt it. I don't, yeah. How does that work? Why do I have my clothes but not the contents of my pockets? Pockets, a good place for things that don't have a place. Chewing gum, spare change, nervous hands. I don't know, dude. Everyone's experience is different. That doesn't follow many rules. Only universal rule I can think of is that you can't stay. People don't generally come in without their clothes, fortunately. So about this drink, I guess you're gonna give me straight vodka or something? Why is that? You don't like making complex drinks. Dude, no. I don't like making ridiculous caffeine-laced milkshakes for overcompensating soccer dads. I'm happy to mix a cocktail within reason. Oh, okay. What have you got then? Shay's got everything you can think of, and then some. You could go for a mint julep. Hey, what's that outside? Somebody out there. New customer. Outside? Some guy out in the rain? Oh shit. Maddie? Maddie, what's up? Let's get started on that drink. Oh, is that... Oh my gosh. Is that Ted? Ted was his name, right? Uh-oh, this guy's very intimidating. Morning. Hi. Hello, recently departed. Hey, that hat you're wearing kind of makes you look like Ned Kelly. I could have sworn you were sitting outside literally a second ago. So how did he die? Good morning to you too, Ned. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, Madeline. Piss off, Ned. That's not even my full name. Isn't it, Maddie? Chase said it was, and he never lies. You never said that. Well, no, but it was worth a try. A try of what? Catching me off balance? Some shit along those lines? Mate, I'm so off balance right now that a light breeze would knock me head over ours. Don't push me. Hey, this mint julep's pretty great. Just wanted to contribute that to the conversation. So, you catch the game last night? The Australian Football League provides everyone with a chance to root for their favorite local team, except Tasmanians. Yes, I know that Carlton beat Collingwood again. I don't care. Oof, just making polite conversation. You should try it sometime. Maybe. Not for you, though. You've never come in during daylight hours before. What do you want? Nothing much. I'd like to talk to Che at some point, but it can wait, seeing as he's missing. Planning on sending out a search party. Might do. Be a shame to lose an old friend by letting him wander onto some train tracks or something. Yeah, well, shut up. He's upstairs last I saw. What was the last you saw, Maddie? Tell me. Why do you like this? What was it? Last saw him walking upstairs. So he could be anywhere then. Probably fled the country to dodge the massive time debt you ought to racking up. Some obligations have a way of following you no matter where you run to. He can't go far. I've got him on a pretty tight leash. And in regards to the debt, it's not your problem. You must not have heard. Not your problem. Jay, your dickhead friend Ned is here. Oi, I'm a disgruntled gent, not a dickhead. I'll be down in a sec. Yeah, sure, but you also work for the Council of Death, so even if you are a distinguished gent, it cancels out. The Council of Death, like a normal city council? Except for, you know, wherever dead people live? Yeah, but the only trash that needs to be collected is right in front of me. This guy? Me? No, you. You're the trash, Ned. The trash is you. Ned, it's you, okay? Ned, the trash man from hell. Because councils pick up trash. That's the joke. Oh, cool. He's even got a head shaped like a rubbish bin. It's totally fitting. It does kind of look like a rubbish bin. I'm not from hell. I don't care. And to be clear, Ned, in case we weren't already, you are the trash. Yeah, I get it. You know how long Jay's gonna be? I don't know. He was busy upstairs with Ashley. Yeah, I had to hide like 5 steak knives from her. I don't even know we had that 5 steak knives. Be quiet there, mate. How long you been sitting there? Doesn't matter. Well, your employee's being very rude to me. So, if you'd heard of any of that, I keep trying to tell him. Ah, my employee. Yes. We have some catching up to do. I don't follow. Did she quit? Maddie's not one to back away from a challenge, but if she did, she wouldn't be the first. Did you fire her for gross incompetence? Far from it. There's been a bit of a shakeup in the cafe's management structure since you last visited. Oh no. Don't tell me you gave her the whole thing. Okay, I won't tell you. I tried to tell you before, man. Hey, does anyone else like mint juleps? Because this is great, I'm nearly done, but also my tongue is numb and I'm wondering what that deal is with that. Was there something you wanted to discuss? I need a drink before we go through all that. Sure. The usual? Yes, please. How come he gets a curly straw? Oh, I didn't get a curly straw. I don't want a curly straw. So, Che, spin me a tale of how and why you handed down this cafe to this person. Well, every man's got his price. Can my price be a curly straw too? Buddy, I'll give you 2 if it means you'll stop complaining about numb lips. Yeah, what did you make with this? Make this with? I couldn't find half the ingredients, so I just put in a bunch of gutao and chili seeds. Got some of the stuff though, you know, so it's a mint julep in spirit, if nothing else. Does this have any mint or julep in it at all? It definitely may be lacking mint. And I cannot confirm nor deny the existence of the mythical julep. To some people, this place seems otherworldly. For others, this is just the world they live in. You asked for a gâteau earlier, though, so there you go. Mission complete. Maddie, I'm getting very drunk very fast. Your gâteau does that to you. Here, I think you should have a little lie down. I'll get you some water. Gotta stay hydrated. I'm as strong as an ox. I don't need to lie down. Chishan, my dude, you absolutely need to get horizontal as soon as possible. And sober up in one of the booths up at the back. It's nice and quiet over there. I'll fight ya. No, you won't. Up you get, mate. Bloody hell. It would have been helpful if you told me about this before. Probably. I'm not worried about it. Maddie knows what she was getting into with this whole cafe situation. And it's natural that it might take a while for her to get the hang of running a business. Bloody hell. Bit of a dog's dinner though, isn't it? Sometimes you have a kitchen mishap that results in food only fit for a dog's dinner. Some dogs resent the implication that they're deserving of lesser food, but most of them eagerly lap it up. Oh, for sure. But it'll get better. Like I said, not worried about it. Well, you might want to hold your judgment on that for a moment. I'm unfortunately here on official business. Oh, I shouldn't have given you the straw then. No, you shouldn't have. I look quite silly. Want me to get rid of it? It's just Maddie. She won't use it to derail our conversation or make me look like a fool or anything like that. Straw? No, I'll get you one after you have a nap. You can sip the water like a normal person. I'll put it with the dirty dishes then. The sacrifices I make for this job. Hey, you met me through it. So it can't have been all that bad. That was bloody 100 years ago. Man, really? Longer. Time flies when you're immortal, huh? Quasi-mortal. The old rust bucket's still got an expiry date somewhere down the line. Time comes for us all. What's that about immortality? Hey, you should buy more plants. Shut up. Sorry, continue. Immortality? Nothing that I'd trust you with, that's for sure. Aw, don't you want to see crotchety old me being rude to youngsters in 100 years? Truly, I do not. The far future doesn't need amateur necromancers. Amateur can describe someone who's not good enough to turn pro, but it could also mean someone who passionately engages in something just for the pure love of it. Your loss. So, you two heading upstairs? Actually, Ned does, in fact, have something fairly important to discuss with you. Oh? It's about the debt you owe to the council. Yeah, I know. What about it? Maddie. It's time. You owe us over 600 hours. Jay signed a contract. The hours or the cafe. You own the cafe, so you own the debt. And tonight, I've come to collect.
I gave it all away, and now has come the day. There's nothing left to give. I waited here so long, I listened for your song, and fell right through what you said. There's nothing left to give. Nothing left to give. There's nothing left to give.
That was kind of intense. Do they do that often? The song and dance thing? Yeah. What do they think they are? Some sort of anime street gang? What sort of selfless jerk has their own theme song? Don't be a downer, pal. No, I was talking about the dramatic encounter. Oh, between Maddie and Ned? Yeah. Yeah, they've got chemistry. Not the romantic kind, the explosive kind. Can't leave them in the same room together, they'll kill each other. Bad history? Maddie's just a serially troublesome person from Ned's perspective. Doesn't help that she can't stop herself from pulling pranks on him. No, I suppose not. I mean, he doesn't make it easy either. I don't think he's used to having his authority questioned. She really gets under his skin. Wasn't he a famous criminal? And therein lies the irony of the situation. What a strange world we live in. Why can't I save the freaking game? So can I save the game now? I cannot. Well, that's lame. Oh, I can move around. Guess we'll move on to the next thing. Oh, we're upstairs now. Ooh. Billiards. Uh-oh. I played a game of billiards. Brad took a sip from his beer. It was non-alcoholic. But there was something about the taste that put him in that perfect state of ease and alertness. Maybe it was the placebo effect. Maybe it was the fact that his... Okay. Not really sure what all this means yet, but... Okay, well I think we're on to the next chapter, I guess. Or the next part. Unlock. You're overdue this week, said Ned. He tapped the list of rules that Maddie kept posted by the door. This 24-hour rule? Are you sure you've been enforcing it? I think how we run things around here is none of your business, said Maddie. Actually, it absolutely is my business, said Ned. In fact, keeping the rules is basically my only business. That's kind of what the word enforcer means. I'm supposed to scold you for breaking the rules, so audit me. Fine, said Ned. Let me check your ledger. We don't keep a ledger, said Maddie. Maybe you should, said Ned. Lots of places do. It's a great system. You have someone stand at the door and have them marked down whenever someone comes in or leaves. Then you forcibly evict people who are overstaying their welcome. I'm amazing you don't have a system like that in place. Some people overstay their welcome, other people understay it, said Shay. There's no need to strictly keep track of how long people stay, right? Just maintain the balance. You're right, said Ned. All that matters is maintaining the balance. So maintain the balance, because when you don't, then we have a problem. We're a bit short-staffed to have someone acting as a full-time doorman, said Maddie. Figure it out, said Ned. He tapped the board listing the rules. Change 24 hours to 23 hours. When you say 24 hours, people think you just colloquially mean one day, and then they don't pay attention to the specific time. When you say 23 hours, people actually have to keep track of what time it is. Well, that would be fine, said Shay, except for the part where you're cutting time of people's stay. Trust me, said Ned. Anyone who would go up right to the limit is probably going to go over it. 23 hours is going to be 23 hours plus an extra 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half hour plus how long it takes to finish their drink. If they leave in less than 24 hours, who gives a shit? Well, I give a shit, said Shay. But you're right, you should give a shit, said Ned. In fact, you should celebrate whenever you manage to scoot someone out of here in under 24 hours, because the balance is upset and you gotta correct it. You can either correct the balance 1 hour at a time, or so the council can come in here and repossess some souls. Or it can find someone who knows how to manage this property responsibly. He turned to Shay. Come on, buddy. I don't want to take this place away from you. That would be quite the escalation, said Maddie. Well, you are already on the first level of escalation, which is to start talking to, said Ned. Let's try not to escalate it any further. Shay sighed. Well, Maddie cut him off. We'll change the rule to 23 hours, okay? Buzz off. Wow, really? Said Ned. Well, okay then. While you're rewriting the signs, you should also take the green tea frappuccino off the menu. Frappes should be for coffee, not tea. Done, said Maddie. Wait, really? Said Ned. Damn, I didn't realize you were so open to feedback. Also, that caramel. We'll take it under advisement, said Maddie, placing a hand on Ned's chest and physically pushing him toward the door. Hold up, said Ned. What are you doing? Removing an unwanted guest, said Maddie. I need to practice if we're going to start enforcing those rules you care so much about. Now said Ned as he continued backpedaling to stay upright. Look, you could just... Bye, said Maddie as Ned crossed the threshold out of the cafe and Maddie shut the door in his face. She turned around, leaning her back against the door inside. Shay raised an eyebrow. Serious about this rule change? Yeah, said Maddie. I'll change the sign in the menu after we close tonight. Wait, really? The rule change is just to keep him off our back, said Maddie. And the menu thing? I've been meaning to take that off anyway, said Maddie. The kind of menu item that attracts the worst sort of people. Okay, said Shay. Though I do think we should change the rule back to 24 hours after things have had enough time to balance out. Well, of course, said Maddie. Would want to upset the balance too far in the opposite direction. What would we do with all that extra time anyway? What would we do? Still can't save, okay. continue, yes. But the thing was, I can continue, I can save the game. Because it's gonna suck to have to replay this all the time just to get to certain parts. Okay. Now I can save. Okay, yes, save slot. Okay. Well, that'll be it for part 2. I'll see you next time. Have a good day, everybody, and take care.